Your recovery journey is happening now. You know what I'm saying? More than what you think, bro. It's just like you're healing more than what you what you have. Um, you're becoming the version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That you needed and or wanted to be and or have always been, but the narcissist prevented that from you and was holding that from you, hold you back because they knew who you were. They knew you were her. They knew you were him, but they didn't want that. It just you naturally being you, you genuinely being how you are, was a reflection of what they not. You feel what I'm saying? But as you begin to like recover, go through all of this, figuring out and understanding, I want you to understand there are signs that you're recovering. More than what you can possibly know. Like one of the signs is that you stop reacting. You just naturally stop reacting. You start reacting to a lot of triggers, things that will normally make you feel some kind of way. You just understand that it's gonna make you feel some kind of way. You can't control, you know, certain things, that you can't control certain triggers. That's why you have to be able to control yourself. You know, be at peace with yourself. Understand everything doesn't require a reaction, especially dealing with a narcissist. That's how they thrive, because if they can't get it out of you in a positive nature through them love bombing you, then they're going to get it negatively by getting you to get emotionally caught up, creating that trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? You don't let your traumas trigger you anymore. And or if they do trigger you, you just control yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Because the more you give in, to those situations, the more and more you keep giving power to it and making it bigger and bigger and bigger and more expansive. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. Like you gotta understand how the narcissist is doing this. You gotta understand, like, as you're recovering, a lot of times we may not see it, but it's happening more than what you know. It really is. It's so happening more than what you know, because again, you're responding to everything correctly with the right energy. You know what I'm saying? With the needed energy, not giving out unnecessary energy. That's so vital, because you understand what needs all of that. You know what I'm saying? You're also taking your time serious. You learn how to spend your time correctly. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of what makes more sense and what doesn't. Who makes more sense and what doesn't. Your no, when you create boundaries and all that, like it's not arrogance. It's not you displaying like you trying to be mean to people. It's your self-respect. A lot of things can be distracting and or hinder you from your own progress. Straight up. You know, you're healing more than what you know, because you value your time differently. After dealing with a narcissist, after going through some type of traumatic abuse, whatever the case may have, you value how you spend your time completely different. It's more purposeful. You do it with more intent. You know what I'm saying? It means more to you, because you understand what memories to create now, not creating not what it, what it looks like to create a false memory with somebody. You feel me? Like, you know what it's like to create genuine memories now. You're happy doing that. That you get excited about doing that for yourself. You feel me? You get to a euphoric state about you and how you're creating love and being genuine in your life. You know what I'm saying? You get excited about growth. That's another sign. You get excited about learning more about spirituality through all of this. Because that's another one too. You learn more about the physical. You want to self-educate yourself. Watch more content like this on these subjects. You feel what I'm saying? Like for me, I was watching videos, sessions. I was watching motivational stuff, everything, going to the gym, everything. Like, you start to enjoy the process of developing yourself when you go through all this. It becomes more purpose and more intent and more, I want to discover more about myself that you were not going to be able to do when you're around a narcissist. The narcissist wanted you to adopt the identity that they gave you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's another one too. Another sign about this too as well is that you question the story. You question the story that the narcissist gave you. You question anything you've been groomed into believing about yourself this entire time in life. You question all these things because once you start to confirm certain things about yourself that you do for yourself, that you build for yourself, when that starts to happen, you start to break a lot of mental barriers that were created dealing with a narcissist. You break a hell of a lot of barriers when you start to do and build and confirm to self. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's you validating you. You get excited about doing that. You get excited about achieving. You feel what I'm saying? You get uplifted about prayer and all these things. Like, listen, when you have that enthusiasm about yourself, not waking up, not in the mental fog, and just want to be genuine, because being genuine, being empathetic makes you feel good. You feel me? Like you have a genuine desire for that as an empath, as a chosen one, however you describe yourself. And as these things get in place in your life after dealing with a narcissist, again, you will look weird to people because most people don't want to enjoy those kind of things when it comes to self-development, personal development, however you want to describe self-help, self-improvement. However you're describing this, again, it's gonna look weird to people, but you don't. It doesn't matter to you anymore because you're validating yourself. You don't care. You spent enough time trying to get validated by somebody who don't even know how to validate themselves either. They still need validation from everybody else, but they want to be able to validate you and how you move and how you do it. No. Again, you see that? No. That boundary, I said right there, no. You gotta tell that identity that they gave you. No. Not adopting that identity. When you start to achieve the 1% of yourself every single day, again, you're giving yourself that validation. You stop chasing. And sometimes it's not even that you're looking for, you're doing it innately because you've been taught to chase the validation of some person who traumatically you're bonded with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you start to not care what people think either. Listen. I know you sound like you're like no duh, but at the same time, no. You're. There's a high chance you're naturally doing this and don't even know it. And that's what I'm saying about with healing. As you heal, you got to become aware of these things and take yourself even more serious. Straight up, got to. As you develop you expand your brain more on just the reality of what happened to you. You become more emotionally intellectual, straight up. Just because you start to understand what consumed you and how it consumed you and how much energy it consumed you. You start to understand how to place your energy. I'm telling you, I'm saying all this because this is just the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? This is like Neo in the Matrix. You wake up. You know what I'm saying? Again, these are just signs that I'm telling you where your healing is happening more than what you think. It's having more of an impact on you more than what you know. You value more things differently after you've dealt with this. And you naturally do this because you know what it looks like and you know what needs to be done on yourself and the work on yourself. But it's every single day of a process. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to be consistent. Your pain to peace, the bridge is consistency, bro. Sis, it is. That's the consistent. You got to be consistent with working through the pain to get to the peace. Straight up, man. Like, I knew for me, again, I did not want to feel that way. Like feeling defeated. I had to do something about it. I had to get in the gym. I had to, find all the self-help, everything that I could possibly find about how to get my mind, you know what I'm saying? And then implement the information. You got to implement this, and you'll be excited to implement this. You'll be excited to see yourself into a different version of yourself. It just naturally happens. You get excited about it. You get excited about getting involved with another group or finding other people like you. You get excited about life, waking up, breathing. You know what I'm saying? When you're getting excited about these affirmations, telling yourself that you can, that you're building, you can, that you're building, you can, that you're building. I can get myself out of this mentally. You have your affirmations in place where you're telling yourself, this is what has to happen in order to get my mind, in order to build, in order to see a positive version of myself every single day. Stacking those 1% W's. And over time, I'm telling you, bro, sis, you're healing more than what you know. You've had so much of a huge impact on yourself more than what you know. You've done so much more work on yourself more than what you know. Straight up. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm so serious on so many levels because your awareness on self. Clicking on this video to hear what I gotta say about it. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these things is just these are signs that you're healing. You're being more careful about who you vet and who you bring around you and how you attract and absorb energy and information. You feel what I'm saying? Becoming more aware of that, of how you absorb information. Not all information is good information. You're learning not to let people talk to you crazy either, and just let it ride and go the other way, because it's not that deep. You're responding. Your response to everything is how you're going to teach yourself how to be. Straight up. And you got to be able to control that and be consistent with that. And that's what you're doing. You've been not responding to the narcissists and how they trigger you. Can care less. And this is what I'm saying. Like, continue to be happy about you. You know what I'm saying? Be excited about yourself. You got to, bro. Sis, you gotta be excited about yourself. I promise you. I'll be waking up like, man, what I'm gonna create today with content. You know what I'm saying? Like, what gym workout, what meal, my family, like get excited about it. Because you're creating the not only memories but version of yourself that you know you can be at, that you know that you can get to your potential. You listen, and it's just to keep it a stack with you, bro. It's just like me and you both know, like, a lot of our potential got wasted dealing with the narcissist. It's just what it is. You get hindered, not because you're choosing to, which, well, you're unawarely because I'm choosing to, but that's you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't know this person would be a narcissist, and you get so wrapped up emotionally, and you can't take yourself out of it. The stress, the gaining weight, the other situations, the triangulation, the evaluation, all these things dealing with a narcissist. And now you get out of that and you normalize your normal again. Listen to me and listen to me well. Take yourself serious. The narcissist will never take you serious. And when you take yourself serious and you get excited about that, like, I promise you, you'll you'll understand and look back at these situations and ask yourself, you know, that's why I felt the way that I felt, because I didn't take myself serious. I let the narcissist tell me how to be taken serious based off of the perspective of whatever they told me who I was, their identity. Tell that identity no. Let that identity go. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of it. That old identity does not serve you, bro, sis. You feel what I'm saying? It don't. In any shape, form, or fashion, no matter what the narcissist told you. Because most of the time, the narcissist just projects upon you their own insecurity. Listen to me. Quick story. I was told by my narcissist I had bad communication skills. Not like I couldn't communicate, but like I couldn't speak, as if I had like a speaking problem, right? You know what I'm saying? My family's from the South, and it's my just learning the lingo. People be saying I got an accent. Anyway, I was told that I speak too fast and these things of that nature, so you shouldn't talk that much. So you know how when a narcissist blows up something that was never told to you, and you make it an insecurity. Now you quit, you silently suffer and don't do the thing or whatever it was they said that they're trying to expose you to. It was a problem. But here we are, and here I am making videos, talking to you, articulating myself. This is what I'm saying. Like, you gotta drop the identity of what the narcissist is telling you. This is what I'm saying. You gotta drop that identity. Identity does not serve you. They are not, what they say is not law in any shape, form, or fashion. I know how we all can feel like they could be invincible and bump that. Like, what they say is not law. Tell them ride out. Tell your identity to ride out. You feel what I'm saying? You create and build your new identity that you know you can be, that you know you're trying to get to, that you know you're working on. You feel what I'm saying? The version of you is excited about you every single day. That's what you're working towards. To be able to share that kind of version with somebody else, to share that kind of version of themselves with you. That's what you're working towards. You feel what I'm saying? To have a quality life and taking yourself serious and valuing that time and who you spend it with and what you spend it on. Not worrying about an identity of yourself that was never going to serve you, because this is what people want you. These kind of people want you to feel like, just to feel better than you for that temporary moment. They have to keep chasing that high for the rest of their life. Why you give yourself the validation that you don't need that? You know what I'm saying? You validate you, bro, sis, straight up. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You validate you. Don't let nobody make you feel like what you do and how you self-improve yourself be weird either. You get excited about going to the gym. You get excited about journaling, itemizing your thoughts, looking at how you think and what you feel about. You get excited about that. Don't let these narcs tell you, you know what I'm saying, how you supposed to feel and how you supposed to live, man. Nah. Let them ride out. I told you, you're more valuable than what a narcissist has ever told you. I promise you, on everything that I love, you're more valuable than what a narcissist ever told you. Whether you believe it now or whether you do believe it now, way more valuable. Don't let your perspective is how you see yourself. I know it's like no duh in these simple concepts, but at the same time, sometimes you just need a reminder that, hey, this is how I need to be thinking. I don't need to think how somebody else told me to when it becomes the negative version of myself that I don't want to feel like because you want to feel better than me. Just because. That's how wild the narcissist is. This is how they do you. Whether you discard them or they discard you. This is how I need to be thinking for myself. I want this video to release somebody from who they thought themselves were, that they thought themselves were dealing with these narcissists. Letting somebody who can't figure out themselves tell you how you are. Like the vision of yourself when you saw yourself with that weight loss, with that business, with that ambition, that ambitious version of yourself. Trust that version. Yes, you can go that way. Yes, you can. It just takes the effort. You feel what I'm saying? It's the 1% a day. It's how you stack them to yourself every single day. That's how you defeat the narcissist, the identity the narcissist gave you. You feel what I'm saying? This is how you defeat that, straight up. This is how you get over the rumination. This is how you get over that pain. You feel what I'm saying? Not get over it, but get through. Let me say it like that. This is how you get through it. You feel what I'm saying? You execute and heal with a purpose. Move with a purpose. You feel me? So I hope this message finds you well. I'm Fonzie Murph, and I'm out. Peace.